Our next CES guest is with an innovative company that's promising to automate or simplify chores. Well, that certainly got our attention as well, giving all of us more time to focus on life's pleasures, if you will. The head of global brand for a company called Roborock is Andy Knight. Andy, welcome into Tomorrow. Thanks for coming on. How are you?
Thank you very much, Dave. I'm really good.
Good. And you look and sound great all the way from Hong Kong, and we're in Miami, Florida. So we're glad that this technology works. Tell me a little bit about Roborock, first of all.
I think you summed this up really, really nicely. We are a company dedicated to helping you people spend more time doing what they love by taking away chores that they don't like, which at the moment means we're focused on things like robot vacuuming and robot mopping. But who knows where that could be in the future? Yeah,
very true. And nobody that I know of likes vacuuming or mopping. I mean, people do it because you have to, and we've all got to get it done. We've got to clean. But no, I don't know of anybody who likes it. Maybe the occasional cat who likes to ride on the robot vacuum or something. But beyond that, not too many people. So what's the inspiration behind the company? And Roborock, robo for robotic, no doubt, but rock, where'd that come from?
I mean, the first question, what the inspiration behind the company basically was that our CEO back in the early days of robot vacuums wasn't really inspired by technology because, like you said, he didn't want to have to do any cleaning himself. And so he bought one of the big players in the market and wasn't overly fond of the result. Then he bought a whole bunch more from all over the place and was never really satisfied with any of them. And so being a smart guy, he kind of went, okay, if I can't buy what I want, I'm going to build what I want. And that basically became Roborock. And the name is basically because we are a company that was founded in China. And in China, they've called the company has the name Rock in Chinese. It's just Shito. And then when they came out to go to the global market, that name doesn't really work. So they added the Robo on it and then Roborock. Just because it had a cool ring to it with a dual R.
Gotcha. And I'm assuming the rock part is, steady and solid and strong and that kind of a thing. So it does kind of fit in nicely.
Into it, yeah.
Yeah. You've got some key features of your new model that you were introducing during CES, the Roborock S7. Now, I know you've got some very popular stick vacuums. We had one for giveaway during our big summer giveaway and so forth. Got a lot of attention and everybody was clamoring for it. But the Roborock S7 is not one that you have to push and pull. It's just its own device that kind of does its thing. Tell me about the S7.
That's right. It's a fully automatic robot vacuum and mop combo, but it does also bring a couple of things that are completely new to the market. The first is that it has a sonic mop, which if you think of it like a toothbrush, you have your regular one that just does what you tell it to, like you push. And then you have the electric ones that vibrate really, really fast to help really maximize your cleaning power. And so R1, as it drives around, it vibrates at 3,000 cycles, which is around 50 hertz if you're thinking of it in terms of sound, which obviously makes things a lot more effective. It's basically scrubbing the ground thousands of times as it drives across.
I like the name of a sonic mopping system. I mean, right away, it sounds very into tomorrow-ish. So you got our attention that way, too. The whole ultrasonic sensing, and apparently, from what I gather, the sonic mopping system also has a self-lifting mop, which is kind of interesting in and of itself, I guess. So you get the wet part up off the floor when it's not needed?
Yeah, exactly. You mentioned two useful things there. The ultrasonic thing is that it has an ultrasonic sensor at the front, which kind of works like echolocation, like a dolphin. So as it drives along, it's pinging at the hard floor. And then when it reaches a carpet, that ping comes back differently. And so it tells the robot that it's on a carpet or that it's reached a carpet. And the mop will just pop up. And so you can then continue cleaning the carpet without dragging a wet mop all over your nice dry carpet.
Yeah, that's good, because then that presents a whole other problem of a wet mop on a dry carpet, but you've solved that problem before it can become a problem, it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in the old days, you had to either pick up your carpets or roll them up or take your mop or or drop these no-go zones everywhere, and it's all a little bit extra work. And when the whole concept is to take away work, having that piece automated is a lot easier.
So the fact that it's automated suggests to me that it's not at all complicated to use the Roborock S7. You just kind of let it go and it does its thing. It knows if it's on a tile or wooden floor versus carpeting.
It knows if it's on a hard floor versus a carpet rather than a tile or wood floor.
Oh, okay. Terrific.
And how easy or hard it is to use kind of depends on you. You can set all kinds of complicated schedules. You can start using your voice control, or you can just press the on button with your toe and let it go.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. You mentioned the vibrating mop. I'm wondering how that is better than a standard robot mop, if you will, because there are a couple of those on the market. But the vibrating part makes it better how?
Yeah. So robot vacuums that also mop typically have a mop that just gets dragged behind the robot. So you have the pressure of the mop from the robot above it, and then that's it. So whatever doesn't get dragged gets pulled away on the fibers of the mop pad, that's it. It's left on the ground. Whereas when you can scrub, obviously, like when you're scrubbing the ground, you take away more dirt.
Gotcha. So certainly not complicated for us as users. Level up your cleaning with sonic mopping. You can learn more when you visit roborock.com, just like it sounds, R-O-B-O, rock, R-O-C-K.com. And of course, we'll get you there from intotomorrow.com. Andy Knight, the head of global brand for Roborock, thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and keep us informed of other cool new robotic products all the way into tomorrow. We'll be happy to talk about them.
Thank you very much.
Again, our pleasure. Roborock.com. I'm Dave Graveline, bringing you further into tomorrow, 26 years worth of CES coverage right here on the Advanced Media Network.